Self.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I
Alright,
fail to see the distinction.
that was just a conversation after leaving the Druid's Grove. Hello, I'm Sai, and we are back with some more Baldur's Gate. Basically just took a very short break after the last episode. I sold a bunch of our things, mainly stuff that was heavy, but we are still fairly overweight. But I do want to keep all these things. The thief tools weigh quite a bit, and of course the barrels. I don't really want to sell Lazel's armor yet. What is she wearing even? Oh, this is not Lazel's, this is Shadowheart's armor. And why did we switch? Oh, because of the effect. Like... The armor class is the same, so no point changing that, right? Anyway, I decided not to go up against the red caps for now. I know we have this conversation or whatever is going on here. It will probably a fight, right? I just kind of want to check. Oh, let's lead with myself. Kind of want to check over... Wait, what are those? Okay, we will read those later. Want to check these.
Dwarf better. Dwarf sweet like honey. Must you? This inane chatter pains me.
I want to check these guys. Ogres. Ogre. 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 Shrek. How do you say it in English? Ogre. Sorry, I sound like I'm saying ogre. Look, they weigh. They are 3 tons. 3.5. Do we have a normal weight then? I guess we can't really see that, can we? Oh, we do. These 48 kilograms. And it does not add up to what they are carrying. These 50. These guys are, and these women, are quite a bit underweight. Not Shadowheart though. Let's see.
Must you? Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another tiefling prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
Oh. Interesting, they are with the absolute. I don't want to risk it by asking this. Are you eating a tiefling? Which is of course what they are. You're quite eloquent for an ogre. That would be a good option as well. But I want to use deception. I'll do you one better. I'm one of the absolute chosen disciples.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
You are quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. Divinity. Were I so lucky?
I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss Goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Huh. Forget goblins, you should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
Oh, this is a good one. I'll pay you in the wait, how is deception better than I give you 500 gold if I can call you into battle? Or 1,000 gold after you fight for me? I don't know, my dude, if you know how to bargain. What's wrong with you? Actually, can we trade? We indeed can. He has a book. The Diary of Lamp the Enlightened. It's him. We will buy that. I wanna read that. In case we won't end up fighting. So I will try this. I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen. You have your fill. Oh no. Come on, Lady Luck. Oh.
A slip of the tongue. You meant to make a better offer, surely.
Okay. I give you 500 gold if I can call you into battle.
A serenade to my ears and a boon to my belly. We've a bargain, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
Okay, so we basically, I guess it's a one-time summon for 500. Look, you might be like, oh, but that's too much gold to spend, but what else I am going to spend it, right? Maybe we could use it on the Hagraven, that's Skyrim, on the Hag, and the Red Caps. Oh, sorry, a burpee. I've been drinking some Coke. Coke! Fuck. I've seen few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
This is a voice actor from like Shadow of War.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
Boom. And now they just vanish. I think we can talk to that tiefling. Actually, before I started recording, I was thinking about starting Shadow of War on Mordor, the second game, because I have it and I played it, but I just like the mechanics of the orcs so much that I kind of wanna play it even on record. Maybe as a stream later, I don't know. Simple horn belonging to Lamp the Enlightened. The mouthpiece is crusty with chunks of dried food. Ew. Let's read his diary first. The Diary of Lamp the Enlightened. The considered thoughts of the silver-quilled lamp. I also do wonder if we had the spell on us, on our character, Would he have spoken differently? The triumphs and travels of Lamb the Enlightened, Day 1. Now that I see truth, I can scarcely remember a time before. At first I thought it the human's thin flesh that bestowed this gift, but I've come to believe it was the circlet she wore. There was crunch in that shoe. What gift? Oh, probably the intellect. Why is he enlightened? So she basically ate someone and that's why he has these powers. Day 4. The goblin boss, Dror Ragzlin, made a tantalizing proposal. Spare any prey bearing his new god's brand, and feast on the rest. He offered considerable coin in return. Interesting. Even the goblins are like with the absolute, as it seems.
Something over there.
Where? Oh. We could crash it down. Wait, is this a... I kind of need one of you to get on the roof after. But let's not mess with it, because I don't want this whole area to be like filled with rubble and we won't be able to access it. To explore. That bookcase is suspicious. Old school book, a weather-worn and faded school attendance book. The school's attendance log fills the ancient pages. As the pages and days progress, more and more pupils' names vanish from the entries. An urgent script, a note in the margin states that someone has to investigate what's become of the missing children and their families.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed upon the contents of an old journal.
Weird camera.
We should keep moving.
Oh, maybe she got kidnapped and raised as what she is now. What just happened?
Nothing. The trick of the light. But something tells me there might be a solution to some of our problems hiding in this wilderness.
Persuasion. If there's something else you want to say, I'm listening. Nice.
There's signs there was a conflict around here, some time ago, and different to what we've seen so far. Conflict needs opposing sides. Whoever they were, they must have had resources. A little investigating could turn up something of interest. Let's go.
Wisdom never works, and going into her mind. Let's just use our persuasion. There's more to this. What aren't you telling me? Oh, goddamn. She's a hard nut to crack. Yeah, get angry with me.
It's nothing. Even if it was something, I'm clearly not going to tell you, am I? Let's go.
It's really annoying, in a way.
Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
Or we could ask the dead. The Folly and the Fall. Faded handbill advertising the works of the sharp-tongued traveling troupe. Though clearly old, this handbill has managed to maintain its bold print over time. For one season only, see the play that sent El Turel's Everlight Theatre into chaos. The sharp-tongued traveling troupe presents The Folly and the Fall, a tragedy in 4 parts. Part 1 of Lost Netheril, that great wizarding empire in humanity's age of wonder. Part 2 of the great mage Karsus, his brief and terrible godhood, and the ruin he wrought. Part 3 of Netheril's fall, 1,000 years of shade and shards subversion. Part 4 of Netheril's return, and its shadow falling upon the land. Penned by the great bard Bregan Fag, The Folly and the Fall tells the true story of the flying Netheril city, Tultuntar, and its dramatic return after 1,000 years in exile on Shar's plane of shadow. This kind of sounds like Nibiru. The planet Nibiru, Planet X, all that conspiracy, weird, like tinfoil stuff. See the climactic battle above Mid-Drunner, rendered in stunning detail thanks to the finest thaumaturges on the coast. Direct on your village green as the sharp-tongued traveling troop makes its transit to Baldur's Gate. See it now or face 1,000 years of sorrow. Oh, so this is like this last part, it's like one of those chain mails, like emails that you get. You know, share this or you will be cursed for an eternity. Especially on like Facebook and stuff. Dude, they were terrible. These meat are quite heavy, but we shall take it. Oh, look. Tarnished locket. An amulet. This locket opens to reveal an intricate illustration of a stone tower. The words Elturel, strength and unity, are inscribed across the top. Gold rope club. And talk to her.
The tiefling's corpse stirs with the spell.
Oops. Sorry, I tried to hide the mouse and I have edge panning on, but I think I will turn it off. Anything of value you happen to have?
True sight. No coin.
Or because I stole it. What brought you to the village?
Strange warriors. Gold. Skin. Silver blades.
So the Githyanki.
Quick of foot, this one, to avoid Githyanki hunters.
Yes. Who did this to you?
Ogres. Hungry. Bloodied. Screams.
Where did you see those warriors?
Mountains. Road. Gate.
Where are you from?
Elturel. Zoru. Friend.
Okay. The Githyanki came, they ran, Ogres killed her. Oh my god, there are so many books. The Approachable East, Ace for Azut and other gods. I actually don't mind reading them, but I know you guys might be bored of it. But, well, you know, it's part of the game. And I'm interested in the lore. I like to immerse myself. Not in all games. In this, I am. Also, we missed one, didn't we? This was the old school book, yes. The Fables of Faerun 5, The Boy and the Beholder. One of a series of 10 tomes illustrating simple lessons to readers of all ages. A shepherd's son tended to his father's flocks on the banks of the Chiontar or Kiontar. I guess it's a K. Kiontar. The days grew long, and the boy grew bored. To amuse himself, he called out, "Beholder, beholder!" Oh, I guess this is the boy who cried the wolf. Anyway, the shepherd came running, but there was no beholder. The boy pointed and giggled, but the shepherd scolded him. "Do not cry beholder when there is no beholder. Promise?" "I promise," said the boy, but the next day was as boring as the last. "Beholder!" the boy cried, and his father rushed to his side. The boy laughed and laughed, but the shepherd only frowned and shook his head. 3 days later, the boy spotted a round figure floating in the distance. It had one giant eye in the middle of its face, a mouth full of pointed teeth, and thin stalks growing from it, each with an eye peeking from the tip. "Beholder! Beholder!" he shouted, but no one came. The beholder began to float toward him, and the boy turned and sprinted along the river. He ran and ran until he reached the high bank and could run no more. The boy cried and covered, bracing for the beholder's deadly ray. Instead, a familiar voice said, "Turn around." The boy turned. There was no beholder, only the shepherd clad in a woolen cloak. A giant eye was painted on the front and a toothy mouth below. Vines were sewn to the cloak's edges. "You scared me," sobbed the boy. "That makes us even," said his father, as he dried the boy's tears. The boy never cried, behold. Valuable tale. I used to do this with ghosts when I was a kid, I think. To my mom. Then a ghost came, and I'm not even here. Spooky. Anyway, what a land is Cormer. Certainly, the geography is dramatic, edged by mountains and sea, filled with forests and swamps, but why dwell on these when the great walls of Suzail loom ahead? One sees the city's walls as one approaches, but there is no understanding them from a distance. It's only as one gets close and they loom higher and higher and higher that one appreciates the majesty of Suzail. I pass through gates the size of castles to enter this magnificent city. Streets are patrolled by elite armored knights, known as purple dragons, and frequented by nobles in the most elegant fashions. Its port is filled with ships from across the sea of fallen stars, carrying goods from lands I only knew from legends. The docks overflow with fruit, spices, silks, and animal pelts. You will not see a finer market if you have the golden lions to spend. Also, the harming of cats is strictly forbidden. Thoroughly civilized land. This was the east. East for Azut and other gods. I think we read one of these. Lyra, Lady of Deception, the goddess who wears many masks, invoke her name, avoid perception. She hides your lies and secret tasks. For joy to Lyria, you must call and worship her through soul-filled dance. So find her presence in fest halls, do not give idleness a chance. Loviatar's pleasure is your pain, your scars, an offering, scourge or candle, whip or cane, can you or devotion bring? Sorry. I feel like sometimes the simpler the word they are, I mess up more with the reading. Oh, this. Oral Histories of Faerun, Paladin Outbreakers, okay. This book is comprised of several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions, the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 7, Valamur the Outcast. 52 years of age, human paladin, Outbreaker, Jaime Lannister. Given Valamur's reputation in Atkatla, the city she once called home, I met a former knight officer of the noble and exclusive order of the Radiant Heart with no small amount of trepidation. She has lived as an outcast for some years now, and the rumors of her character quite preceded her. I spoke to one of the prelates of the order, who described her as a dreadful sadistic traitor, warning me that to find her would be suicide. That she would kill me before I could speak a single word. He was wrong. When I finally tracked her down, we spoke for hours and I left with her blessing to share her story. I will not disclose our meeting place, as the order punishes those who violate their vows with beheading. Of course I regret it. Breaking an oath isn't going back on your word. It's not an ethical quandary. It wrenches out a part of your soul. Before, I could call on angels to fight alongside me. I could banish fiends back to the hells and demons to the abyss. All with a thought and a prayer. I lost my voice. I speak, but this isn't my voice. It's an echo, a whisper. Same dude, my voice is going away. Ah, from all this reading. Tell them this. Most days I wish I died rather than breaking my oath. But I never take back what I did. What I refused to do. Damn the order. Service became dogma. Obedience was virtue. To question was sin. Justice and duty are uncomfortable bedfellows. And eventually they make bastards of us all. Oh, sorry. Hello? Can you move? Anything over here? No? It's just a lookout. It was the swamp. That's that log that we saw before. Interesting though, because there's no direct path to that. Maybe you can jump down, but how will you get back? That kind of rhymed. Interesting. Wait, we could have gone all this way all the time. Like we could avoid the goblins here. I never noticed. Whoops. Oh, loose Baldur, huh? Lazel. Not enough strength even for you. There. Why can I throw this around? And how did I do it? Like she did it, but I don't know how. Interesting. Was some other books outside. And there's also a book pile here.
What is it?
Whoops. Oh, we have more. What was that strange magic you displayed before?
I don't know. Something to do with the tadpole, who's to say? Another mystery to add to the pile.
It seemed different from the effects of tadpole.
What are you suggesting exactly? That my tadpole's worse than yours or something? Whatever minor difference you think you've noticed will hardly matter if we don't find a cure. Keep focused.
Is it dangerous?
Why? Afraid I'll turn on you? Don't worry. I'll give you fair warning when it comes to that. If you must. I don't really have anything more to say.
We should get to know each other a little more.
So that's to say you'd like to pry a little. You do seem like the type, I must say.
We did do this before, right? I'm not crazy, and I did have it on record, and then we saved the game. Yes, I am the type to pry. Are you the type to answer?
My, look at you. Straight as an arrow and right to the point.
Yes,
this
yes.
isn't the tadpole I'm speaking to, is it?
You got me.
The person... And... I jest. It's good to know you're not... And I've revealed all I'm... Now I suggest you let matters rest. Or else we'd better part ways.
Okay, so we exhausted that, so we can't ask her again about that. Good, that's good.
I don't know what you mean.
There's something you're not telling me? I'm sure of it. Okay. I still think you're keeping something from me.
This again. You're persistent, I'll give you that.
I don't dare to do the charisma. I mean the intimidation. Change. We will do that later. I'm really afraid that now we know that party members can actually turn on us. There are goblins there. You look at that. Let's crash down this roof or whatever. Wait, what's this? Drawings. Stop moving, dude. Please. Where are you going? The hell? Oh. Anything up here? Not really. Oh, I guess if we do this, the boulder will come down and smash the ogres. Or maybe the floor. Oops. Whoops. My bad. My bad. Hey! What the hell are you doing, guys? Oh, because we can't reach it anymore, so Astarion can move. Uh-oh. Guess he needs to jump. Whoops. This is bad. Lost a bunch of health. Okay, so once more we see the benefit of looking up in fights. If we would have to fight, right? Brawler Brack. He has a unique name. Cracker Slice. Oh, I thought these were like goblin things, like, you know, types. Like Trickster or Shaman. These were actually people. There's another shovel. Ah, you've done it, Trespasser. Oh, that's fine. Blast him. And then run away. No! Is that a summon spider spell? I mean, what else would be? Yes. Giant spider companion. Well, we have an advantage on spiders, right? Who is using the spear? You do. Bam. Once more. Probably the summon would go away once we kill the goblins, but hey. Maybe we get free XP. So we could pull the ranged goblin. Oh, it can... That's nice. We could do some crazy things with that. Because it can't pass through terrain. Can't reach. It's right there, dude. Maybe I can jump in front of it. Oh. Sneak attack? Yeah, we indeed get XP. What's this? Offhand attack. Oh, that's our bonus. Oh, that's right, because if we use dual wielding, we can do that. And our offhand currently is whatchamacallit? A torch, right? So maybe we should switch it out to an actual dagger. That's good. What? Oh, I guess he was low health. Shadowheart is there. I think we should deal with this guy. Yeah. Nice. And then come back here. Go to you. I prefer to not use a spell on this. Nice. Help him. What? Are you okay, Astarion? Okay. Oh, look at that. Damaged headpiece. Battered by age and use. This one's fine helmet. Feels like a ghost bygone time. Oh, that was on the skeleton. And Shadowheart has a connection to this place, right? What if I equip it? Nothing. That does seem like the helmet to her original armor, no? Yeah, it clearly goes together, I would say. I can't really zoom in more. Well, maybe not that clearly, but I do think kind of goes together. Maybe the shoulders, like you see these, and that centerpiece. Not sure. Should we rest? Don't know if we need to. I mean, I could explore this way a bit. I have to, I'm kind of curious. I guess we should take a short rest. Even though I don't really wanna. I guess Astarion should eat something. I also unpacked the backpacks we had on because it was a lot of weight. I didn't even notice. That should be fine. Oh, don't fall. You are there. Oh look, we can completely avoid it. Go by. Is it a smart move? No. Like, we will take damage again, and we will have to do it with every character, so I don't think it's worth it. Let's just go around. So keep in mind, holding Alt does not...
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
So as I was saying, keep in mind that herbs like this, not highlighted. This is back to that door.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Oh, look. This is actually looks like something from Lord of the Rings, but this is the place where they marched. The goblin place is very far, very close to this town. And maybe they just moved in. Oh, no.
It's been good. Nobody's listening.
Oh, what the bird? They tied, like, what's that? A child to the windmill? Honestly, I don't know if I can take those guys on. An excerpt from the true and impossible adventures of Tenebrook's Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known never to have left her native Waterdeep, and emerges from her rooms at the yawning portal only to exchange scrolled manuscripts for fresh mills and ink. His red dragon, thus dispatched, the knight had no choice but to leave for my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck, even as his mount was swallowed by the eerie gloom of the Astra's plane's shifting tides. Faithful Norse was upon him instantaneously, clawing and biting, alas in vain. Astral projection thwarts even the fury of a tabaxi cabin boy, and the treacherous Githyanki only laughed as Nor's formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came about in an arc that missed Norse entirely, but neatly cleft the spiritual cord, anchoring the tabaxi's stalwart soul to the plane. I mourned as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile efforts of another bound by the laws of this plane. But that is not, and has never been, Captain Tenebrook's Morrow. Unlike poor Norse, I had entered this plane in my full-fleshed form. Fact I demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. He tumbled over the new bride's rail and down into the mists, even as a fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant dead citadel of Tunarat. I have to say, I had a hard time fully understanding that one. And this warning one, I think we've seen this where is it? Oh yeah, we've seen it. Oh, the classic fish barrels with rotting fish from Divinity. What they always remind me of. Okay, is it time to finally man up and talk to those guys? Or what's this way actually? I'm afraid if I start a fight now, it will make this episode too long. There's someone called Buthir in here. We see inside. Oh, look. Uh-oh. Oh no. What in the world? I mean, this seems like two things, okay? Don't really need to say what it is. I'm thinking though, maybe if we spare the goblins and go straight into their town, they won't be as aggressive, and we could talk to the ones, right? Because I imagine most of these will lead to a fight.
Shadow, huh? Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
I heard you mumbling that line to yourself earlier. It needs more work.
Fortunate for his tongue, he didn't say it to me.
Jelly, Lazel, are you jelly? Guess one of us could get on the roof, maybe. From here. What good it would serve? I don't know. No, don't go inside. You wanted to go inside? Don't do that. More mugwort. Any secrets? Any rolls? Wait. How do they throw it? Oh, with the throw action. Ah. So even if you are weak, you can throw the boulders around. Okay. If you are next to them, okay. Let's see it again. No. Okay, so you just double click on a boulder. And then nice. Really nice. Okay. Oh, I don't think that's a kid. Okay, you know what? Check this bridge. I wanted to go in there, then I was like, nah, because the petting didn't let me. So we can jump this. Oh. Oh. What's all this? Like, do we really want to leave the goblins? No. Are you just buying time? Yes. Buying time without a real purpose. Yes. Well. Oh. Yeah. More realistic that way. Let's save. Let's try this. Oh, wait until the save is finished. Rescue the gnome.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for rights.
What the hells are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
I think this was the goblin that they fixed in this update, because his neck would like go to the side. Let me rephrase that. Why are you doing this?
'Cause it makes me laugh.
It does look funny, I admit. Mind if I stay and watch a while?
We ain't looking for company, maggot. Not unless you want to join him up there. How about this? You pay a toll and go on as you like, or else you fly. Cough it up!
As the
1,000.
symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Again, this authority one. Huh. I wish we could see the symbol. I'm going to pay nothing and your cronies are going to leave. Guaranteed success.
You're a true soul. I didn't know. Wouldn't dare question you, never.
A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved.
We'll leave you to it. Find you something to eat.
All right then.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
I wanted to catch him and talk to him.
Stop this thing!
Oh, I guess I... Okay. What if I just sit here and watch? No more comments. There's a basement. What was that big thing that I just clicked on? Shattered wine barrel. Is there anything under that? No. No.
What?
I really had a... Well, hate is a strong word. I really dislike how they sometimes... why is there like ash and soot? I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's a torch. But I was saying I don't like how they keep going in front of my cursor. Stop going crazy, okay? Heavy backpack, a durable backpack made for someone of small stature. Acrid black powder stains the canvas, and one of the leather straps is badly signed. Maybe it's the gnome's backpack? Smoke powder satchel. This leather bag is packed tight with acrid smelling black grains. Pick it up just in case. Another pickaxe, a hammer. I guess that was. I also saw the shovel, but I don't think we need one more. Can sit on this bench, maybe not. Okay. Let's free our friend. Uh-oh. Wait, before interacting with these, brake lever, release brake lever. Ant, dog, goblin. Okay. I don't know. Skull lantern. Makeshift spear. I got excited because I thought we could pick that up as like a staff or something. Grease, rum. Okay. Let's stop it now. One of these I think might kill him. Want to break it? Maybe? Hello? Oh, okay. Conveniently, it stopped at the right spot. Anytime you wanna run, or oh, maybe he's overweight. Oh, he is. 1 second, dude. It's easier if I just. Let's talk to him first.
Cut me loose!
What's in it for me?
Free me and find out!
Free him. Should have left. Damn, missed opportunity.
Ugh, Maga Kamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Is I freed you. A little compensation would be nice.
As expected. Coercion by the book. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
You're a little far from home for a deep gnome. A deep gnome?
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I'm heading to his home in the Underdark to discover what happened. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Yeah, updated. Let's say anything about that amulet that he just showed us. Rescue the gnome. No. One more thing I wanted to check. The amulet. Tarnished locket. Whip. This locket opens to reveal an intricate illustration of a stone tower. The words Elturel strength in unity are inscribed across the top. Yes or no? I thought something would happen. Maybe if we bring it to Zoru? Yeah. Okay, well, the next episode we can finally go into this barn. Hopefully they are still there. Actually, let's check that. I don't like how the door is not loaded. Maybe they all left because I did that. Hopefully not. Yeah, thank God. Alright. Also, what's the difference between gnomes and halflings? I guess there is, like in the game. Anyway. It has been an hour. Let's put all this into the next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. I think this was a good one. And yeah, well, I will see you next time. Bye!